It is Monday of the fourth week of Easter, May the 12th of the year of the Lord 2025. The Gospel is taken from St. John chapter 10, verse 1 to 10. Jesus said, Amen, amen. I say to you, whoever does not enter a sheepfold through the gate, but climbs over elsewhere is a thief and a robber. But whoever enters through the gate is the shepherd of the sheep. The gatekeeper opens it for him, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. When he has driven out all his own, he walks ahead of them, and the sheep follow him because they recognize his voice. But they will not follow a stranger. They will run away from him because they do not recognize the voice of a stranger. Although Jesus used this figure of speech, they did not realize that he was trying to tell them. So Jesus said again, Amen, amen. I say to you, I am the gate for the sheep. All who came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not listen to them. I am the gate. Whoever enters through me will be saved and will come and go out and find pastures. A thief comes only to steal and slaughter and destroy. I came so that they might have life and have it more abundantly. The Gospel of the Lord. Last Saturday we finished reading the Gospel of John chapter 6. Today we begin chapter 10, even yesterday in the Gospel there was four verses from chapter 10. So my first invitation is to read at once chapter 10. In one moment, take 15, 20 minutes, make 1 hour to read it slowly and surely and pay attention to every detail. Because it's an important chapter, Jesus tells the people that he is the sheep. He's a shepherd. He is the gate. And for the people of Israel, the idea of the shepherd and the sheep is a very important part of their culture. In fact, this is the people work either as farmers or taking care of the sheep as shepherds. Just think, Abel was a shepherd. Abraham was a shepherd. Moses was a shepherd. The King David was a shepherd. And the idea that the shepherd represented God taking care of his people. Also, you can read is the prophet Ezekiel, chapter 34, how it's a very tough reading against the shepherds who, instead of taking care of the sheep, they abuse the sheep. So today, Jesus tells them, he is the gate at the end. There is no other way to enter heaven through Jesus. The salvation is only through Jesus Christ. Nobody else can save us, only him, because he gave his life for us. Then he's a shepherd. And the shepherd enters through the gate. He's not a thief, he's not a robber. Thieves and the robbers only steal, slaughter, and destroy. Jesus came to give us life abundantly. So like in the culture, they say at night, different shepherds put all their sheep together in one sheepfold. And somebody stayed for the night taking care of them. Then in the morning, different shepherds came and they make noises, the voices, so that the sheep will know who is the shepherd. So who is its shepherd? So Jesus is the shepherd, and the sheep knows his voice, and they listen to his voice, and they follow him. He is ahead of the sheep. He is Jesus leading his sheep to green pastures, to wherever there is water, and also to be sure that there is no wolves who can kill the sheep at the end, that there can be no enemies. So he has to find ways to be sure that the sheep were safe. So that is Jesus at the end. He is our shepherd. The problem is, do we know his voice? Do we follow his voice or not? What voice do we follow? Today we have the cell phone, most of us. You know how this we try to follow. When it rings, when it makes noise that you receive a a message or something, a WhatsApp, you just away, right away. Maybe this has become our shepherd. If we listen to Jesus Christ the way we follow the cell phones, we will go to heaven. Let us ask the Lord to give us the grace to follow Jesus. So let us also pray for vocations of priestly and consecrated life. We need priests. We need many priests. We need many holy priests. Please share this video with all your acquaintances from St. Leo the Great in Houston and St. Luke in Irving, Texas. May God bless you today and always. Amen.